We're in the Gunners Club.
Yeah, it's not very warm in here today. He didn't start me a fire.
So what are we talking about, woman?
Okay. I need some help. Shut up. I need help convincing him that I am right about this. This person sitting next to me will not put the seat and the lid down on the loo. Okay? So my belief is the lid was invented to keep the spray in the toilet when you flush it. If you flush it with the seat up and the lid up, it goes everywhere. You get all these particles going through your toilet or your bathroom or wherever, which really peeves me off. But apart from anything else, I'm always rushing to the loo because I'm always doing 101 things and then suddenly it's like, oh, I got to go. I've got nerve damage in my fingers and I find it really hard to separate the lid from the seat. When they're down, it's easy. I can lift the lid up. But if they're up and I've got to divide them and put the seat down, it takes me longer. That's not good when you're busting to go. What is the big deal about putting them both down? Like, seriously, I've asked him. He said yes, he'd do it. He doesn't do it. How all those experienced women out there tell me what I'm doing wrong. Why won't you do it? Come on. Tell the world why you won't do this to help me out.
When we go to the loo and we've done what we need to do, our job is complete and we leave.
There's no consideration for anyone else. You know I use that toilet. What is the big deal? I mean, when you start, you have to put it up if I've been before you.
Yep.
So what's so hard about putting it down again? Help me out here. Why? Why don't men do it?
I don't know, dear.
But I've asked you to do it and you still don't do it. I need help. I need hints. It's all about this women against men. Like, it is. I know. And men will say, but why don't you put it up for us as convenience? Because the lid was designed to hold all the bits in. All the spray and all the shit and all the other stuff. I was going to say not a nice word. But it was designed to hold it in. That's the way it was designed. That's why there is a lid. Otherwise, they'd just have a seat.
Okay, that makes sense.
Okay, so if it makes sense that it's holding it in, why do you want our ensuite covered in spray? Number one. And number two, why can't you help me out? I do lots for you. Why can't you do this one thing? Is anyone else there as frustrated as I am? You can tell, can't you? All right, you tell me a comparable thing that women do for men then. Go on. He's going to be too chicken now.
Yeah. Yes, dear.
Just because he has a cute ass, he thinks he can get away with stuff. It's just not fair. I was doing the dance of need to go yesterday, fiddling with this bloody thing, trying to get it apart. And then he wonders why I get in a crappy mood. Frustrating. You're not going to say a damn thing. Defend yourself.
I don't think I can.
No, because you're wrong and I'm right.
As always, dear.
He doesn't say that. He always says that he's right and I'm wrong. Don't believe anything comes out of his mouth.
Never, my treasure.
What a sucker.
And for good reason.
I could give you a list of stuff men do that annoy me, or that you do. It might not be all men. I don't know what other men do to their wives to drive them insane. Luckily, my friend Sabrina got him to take his shoes off after he's been out to the chooks and not tread chook poo in the carpet. Thank you, Sabrina. He now puts his slippers on when he comes back in.
Yeah, but she's scary.
You're scared of Sabrina and not of me. Oh, no, it's just because you like her and you listen to her. I'm just your wife. Like, when I get in the car after he's been driving it, right? If I move his van, I put I don't put the seat forward. I just drive it as it is because he has everything set for him. When he drives the car, I can't even get into the seat after him because he suffers from Duck's disease. And I can't even swing my legs in because it's so close to the steering wheel. But will he put the seat back? No. He just bitches that he has to move the seat forward. Never have to do that when I drive your vehicle. Just remember that four-wheel drive is mine.
Go on, tell them about the responses you get when you drive that four-wheel drive.
Oh. When I used to get more when I first drove it because there's now a few other vehicles. I've got the wrap on it, as you would have seen in other videos. And the first time I was driving it, I went through KFC at one of those takeaway stores. And I rocked up at the window after placing my order. And the girl looks at me and goes, "Oh, you're driving your husband's car." And I'm like, "No, darling, I'm driving my car." You know, they just see a ute and it's wrapped in the army colours. And they just think it's going to be a man's truck. I still get looks when I walk up, especially when I'm going with my walking stick and I'm having a bad day. And then I stop and I jump in that. People have told me that I shouldn't, disabled people should not drive a truck like that.
Why?
I'm still trying to work out that because I parked in a disabled space.
Right.
So they go to have a go, but I've got a disability sticker. And They actually go to, and I can't say that. Why do disabled people need a truck like that? It's actually much easier for me to get in and out of because the bum is at my height. All I have to do is stand back, sit, and then I'm done. I don't have to go down and up like a little car. And they have a go. Like, I've got no rights because I have a disability sticker. That didn't ever make sense to me. But I still get people, in the beginning, there were people, "Oh, can I please take a photo?"
That's right.
Yeah, and a whole lot of people were so impressed and "Oh, I like your car." Getting me away from the toilet seat now, aren't you?
Yes.
I don't forget.
That's called,
Yeah, that's called suck it up, princess. I'm talking about the toilet seat. So if anyone's got any ideas how to make him do it, when I was overseas, I saw in some public toilets it would only have been either Singapore, Dubai, or Holland in Schiphol, and they had a sign above the toilets. And I didn't use any unisex toilets. I only used female toilets because they have unisex as well. And they had a sign above it, something about. It was a rhyming thing about putting the toilet seat down. It was supposed to be cute, to tell you to put the toilet seat down, to put the flap down. To keep the spray in. It wasn't just the seat, it was the lid.
Okay.
Put the lid down. That's the first time I've ever seen it anywhere. And if I hadn't been so tired, so it was definitely an airport, if I hadn't been so tired, I would have taken a photo to show you. But they actually ask you to put the lid down.
Oh. Hang on, that's before you flush. That's what you're saying?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So you put the lid down, then you flush. So
Okay.
they had a sign above it. If any of you have seen one of those, please let me know. But yeah, I thought that was pretty cool. But if anyone's got any ideas, please, and anything else that drives you nuts, I'm willing to argue with him on it, because we're right, they're not.
Yes, dear.
Isn't that the coward's way out? Honestly. He thinks if he says yes, dear, but he doesn't change his behaviour. Yeah, good on you. Anything else you'd like to add?
You are aware that despite what myth tells you, you do realise you can't change men, don't you?
Have you ever read the book, Why Men Don't Listen and Women Can't Read Maps? Now, I actually don't agree with that little expression because I can read a map. And when we go somewhere, I'm the navigator. But men really don't listen. It's a book by that body language guy and his wife.
I can't think of his name, but I know who you mean. He used to have his own TV shows.
Pease. Alan Pease.
Oh, there you go.
Yep. And the book is very good. It really explains why men are so...
We're focused, dear. Men are
But you
focused.
don't have to be focused anymore. You're not evolving at all. Or maybe the man bun people are, but you're not evolving.
Man bun people.
There's lots of those around now. But it says because they have an evolutionary need to be focused and to focus on food or the enemy or whatever else. We don't live in that world anymore. We really don't. And women have always been able to multitask because we have to do child caring plus house stuff, cooking stuff. So we have to be able to focus on more than one thing at a time. We don't need to evolve because we're already at the top of the evolutionary scale, and we have to be to keep up with these idiots who do not engage brain before opening mouth or acting in any way.
Yes, dear.
I bought in the cushion that says yes, dear. Sometimes he just holds it up at me. Or my brother, when he comes here, he holds it up to me too. Yeah, thanks, Harry. But honestly, I want reaction. I want you to tell me how I can get him to change. I'm desperate.
Or perhaps tell her that she's fighting a losing battle.
Oh, I know that. But I'm hoping someone out there has figured out how to win. He's going to semi-retire next year, so he'll be spending more time around the house. How do I come to terms with that when he does annoying things like that all day? Do I lock him outside in the man cave?
Yes, please.
From 8 to 6 every day, he can be outside. Yeah, he'll just come back inside and you'll just have had a pleasant day watching documentaries and drinking.
I'm sorry, is there something wrong with that?
You know what the biggest problem's going to be?
Go on.
You won't have the income you once had to spend on alcohol, and you'll be relying on my generosity to keep you supplied.
Is that how it works, is it? Your generosity.
Well, I have contributed somewhat.
Yes, you have.
And to the cigar collection. You better start showing your gratitude, young man.
Yes, dear. I do like the young man part.
I thought you would.
Yeah, I do like that.
Yeah.
Hey, you keep that up.
Okay. One-sided, honestly. Help, please.
Set her straight, folks.
You know I'm going to win this one, don't you? Please help me.
Well, that depends on our audience.
I know there are people out there who are good, kind and generous and understand that I am right and I need all the support I can get battling with a Seuss.
Hey,
What?
you're a Seuss.
Only by marriage. It's in your blood, mate. We were discussing this yesterday, remember?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yes, well, we all make mistakes.
I didn't.
It wasn't bad, actually. There wasn't much, time lapse in between that. Tell the people what they have to do.
Like, subscribe, tell her I'm right, all that.
Yeah, like and subscribe and tell me I'm right. That'd be better.
Catch you on the next one.
Maybe, if he lives that long.